Good day. Happy Friday, everyone. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for June 9th, 2023. We're sticking with the Out of Hand Tarot for our message. We have the Sun in Gemini, the Moon in Aquarius, shifting into Pisces. Of course, Pluto is hanging out there in retrograde. I'm going to keep it here on the tarot table the whole time it's in retrograde as a great reminder that we are doing some of our deepest scouring of the subconscious and shifting our frequencies in a way that expands our awareness. It expands our entire world. So with that in mind, let's get into the cards of the day. What's on offer to us? How can we make the most of it? Here's the High Priestess yet again. How beautiful that she's sticking with us and reminding us of our beautiful intuitive voice to listen for it, follow through with it, to trust it, perhaps at a depth that we never have before. You know, the last 2 weeks of readings have been rather intense. The cards have pointed out, literally pointed out with the Suit of Swords, everything on our foundation or within our sphere of influence in our broadcast that is self-limiting, that has become an obstacle and is ready to be purged from our sphere of influence. And the High Priestess has shown up in that message time and time again. And just recently, this week, we were talking about how the static of the vulture thoughts can be quite profound, and that static can overwhelm the voice of the intuition. However, steadfastly, the High Priestess continues to show up, reminding us that that static may have been there. This voice, though, has remained a constant. Our intuitive blessings, however they manifest for each and every one of us uniquely, has not left us at all. We may have had to clear a lot of the static to continue to hear it, and I feel that this is why her card shows up day after day for us. Let's see what's accompanying her. Oh gosh, and here's the Empress, another one who has been quite steadfast in the readings as well. The reminder that as we draw nearer to giving birth to our dreams, our visions, our intentions, we may encounter more challenge from subconscious programming. And we've been all over addressing that. So here she is again, and she's, oh wow, paired with the Wheel of Fortune. These 3 cards right here, they just scream, trust your destiny. Trust the destined path that you have laid out for yourself and that you are being met with on your foundation. I call this card the Divine Delivery System. I really do feel that this is the universe delivering the very things that we dream of. And sometimes the journey there, the journey through, has a lot of detours and has a lot of unexpected. This is also one of those expect the unexpected kind of cards. Let's also notice here that we're starting our reading with 3 major arcana cards. This is a big deal, and we've seen a lot of this lately. There have been fewer of the pip cards or minor arcana, as you are more familiar with hearing. There have been fewer of those because those are temporary energies, and we've been seeing so much more of the major arcana because this is a complete change for us. This is what we're grounding into our world, something of that stands the test of time for us because we've cultivated enough life experience in the spiritual journey to lay a really strong foundation for ourselves, built on our vision and built on our dream. And we're giving more and more life to that vision. Fantastic cards. Then we have the Page of Cups. Very sweet card because this is a manifestation card in tarot. This is what the fish represents. It's usually popping up out of the cup when we see it on the card, and it's a representation of our manifestation coming into this earth reality, this realm. And my feeling here as I'm looking at the artwork, you're seeing the fish in the glass, which is sort of small, confining, and limited, though you can see a water mural on the wall. This is a much broader vision. You may consider that water mural on the wall over there the vision that we're holding in this smaller representation of our dream coming true. Some of our first steps, Empress, into the brand new sphere of influence and the way that it is charged, how our frequency is now attracting within the law of attraction all that we are in manifestation for. And you can see here with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, we're trusting our dream. We've given our dream life. We are anticipating the unexpected along the way, and we're taking some of our first steps in a brand new way and in a brand new frequency, a brand new attitude, because we're freeing ourselves of old programming and outdated ideals. Now we have the World card, yet another major arcana. This is the reward of everything that we have invested. So no wonder we were seeing the Devil card show up. No wonder we were seeing those swords come up, because we've had to, Empress, push our way through some of our more challenging vulture thoughts, things that would keep us frozen in place, things that would become yet another obstacle to overcome. And I feel like we've been blazing a new trail through our obstacles and coming with, wow, another major arcana. So we have only one minor arcana card on the table, and here we have the Lovers. So this is divine union at its finest here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reading. And then, as I mentioned with this card the other day, you see 3 hands here. And it's important to remember that in traditional tarot, there is an angel on the card bringing 2 characters together. So it is a divine union at hand. And these hands are touching, which is another thing to point out in the symbolic nature of tarot. Oftentimes you'll see in decks on the 2 of Cups, the characters there are not touching. And on the Lovers card, they're not touching. So when you turn over a card where you are actually embraced and the hands are touching, you are closer than you even realize to the fulfillment of what's coming out of this cup on the Page of Cups. Fantastic. Good job, everyone. I think I said it yesterday. These are some congratulatory style readings, and this is a moment to pat yourself on the back for a job well done, even though some of the moments along the way have been ugly and really wildly uncomfortable, and overcoming obstacles, breaking through static so you can really trust and listen to your intuition. It's a big deal. Great up leveling, everyone. Okay, bottom of the deck, what's in the unseen? How is the universe supporting us? Well, hidey-ho, there's the Devil card again, off the bottom of the deck. I feel, though, this card it's really a confirmation of what we've been up to and what we have been journeying with and through in these tarot card readings over the past couple of weeks. So you know that this card is about a temptation to go into the vulture thoughts, to believe in them, to not let them go, to allow the ego to run the show, which it's, completely not qualified to do. So here's confirmation of the journey that is creating these cards in the first part of the reading, the message in the first part of the reading. This means also that we may still be encountering a touch of the static that we've been hearing and sensing, though with this kind of stability and this kind of divine grounded power, the energy here on the Devil card feels temporary, even though it is a major arcana card. And that's because this is a story that's been with us for decades, likely, and it's familiar. So we may hear whispers of it. though this is what we have cultivated in the High Priestess, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Lovers, all of it. We've brought energies together that are uncommon and unusual because we have taken advantage of the beautiful eclipse energy, this Pluto retrograde as well, and we've blazed the new trail that I mentioned earlier. Next, we have the moon. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 major arcana here on the table. So here's the moon. And I feel that, the mirror is showing us what may still linger or what may still emerge off that devil card. And it is tempting to hang out there in that space and give it a voice. Though if you're going to do that, give it a voice of validation, compassion, and unconditional love. Whatever the temptation is from the vulture thought, ego voice, give it some love and let it go. Let it emerge. Let it surface so that you can see it. And then this way, it's not some flaky little illusion that just continues to circle, right? Give it the validation, the compassion, and the unconditional love, because what you have coming on is this 10 of Pentacles. So now we've got 2 10s in the reading, and I call this the everything card. That it's the everything. It is the culmination of all of your visions and dreams coming true, coming into your sphere of influence, becoming a part of your world. You're making this happen. This is your legacy of happiness. And, oh my gosh, I think this happened the other day too. Here's the 10 of Cups. The other everything card. Practical, earthly, tangible, emotional fulfillment here on this 10. Now we have 3 10s in the reading. I know this happened recently, and it's followed by the Queen of Pentacles, the mother of the material. See, we're stitching our vision together. It's no longer on the horizon. We've arrived there. And we brought with us some of the old story. Have some gratitude for the old story because it actually got you here. And let go of what's no longer relevant. Beautiful cards. Okay, angel answers. If you got a question, put it to the deck. Allow it to confirm something unique and personal to you. Let it be a message from your own guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. We have helpful people. Where would we be without our besties, right? Reach out to the people that you know and love. Talk with them, share with them, discover with them. Because we are in the midst of our magic, bringing our big happy changes to life on the foundation. Abundance, plenty of it, overflowing off that 10 of coins. Well, 10 of Cups too. Next, ask your angels. Yes, ask your angels for assistance if you need it. And allow their messages to come through your intuitive voice. High Priestess, yet again. Okay, final word on the reading from Wisdom of the Oracle. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? And we have truth be told. Yes. Yes. High Priestess, Devil, we have been telling ourselves the truth about our obstacles, about the static, about the vulture thoughts that circle. And we've given the validation, and we continue to give the validation compassionately so that we can live as expansively free as possible. Have a beautiful Friday, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste.